Hello everyone, welcome back to ChillGaming. This is the Cheetah's playthrough on Cubic Odyssey. Okay, so when you're in the game and you want to get extra items, so let's say for example I want to have some more of this stone. Now you might have a number of 2, 10, 20 or whatever, but how this dupe works is you right click and click split, and it then gives you an exact number of those as a duplicate. And then if you did it again, it'd be 44 sitting here, and so on. And that's how it works. It works on pretty much every item that I've come across in the game, as long as you can have multiples of it. So how it actually works is if you go to, in this case it's Bing, but any search engine, and do cheat engine. And then you go to cheat engine org, and then download it to for your relevant, what it is for your system you run. And then if you go back into the search engine again, do Cubic Odyssey table. You'll get all different ones come up. You'll have a demo one that's not exactly brilliant, but if you're looking for the one that says this, NB Cubic Odyssey, click on it. And then scroll down and then click the little attachment here and download it to your computer. When that's done, you will double click the file. It will have something similar to this, but it'll have a process sitting up here. Now if you select the process button in Cheat Engine, you'll see it flashing, and choose Cubic Odyssey. You'll be presented with a screen down here, and you'll see a red line of text that says Need Spot Cubic Odyssey table. Tick it, and then you'll be presented with this. And then the one you're looking for is split item dupe. You click and instant level up. And how the instant level up works is if I put down a building block, I'll show you in a minute. Make sure it's on. I don't know how many it gives you actually, because it's already done a few for me. Character. I'm at 30, so I won't get any more. So each time you put the block down, it levels up your building skill. Now if I go and show you also, eventually you'll come through to building the basic stuff at the beginning, which includes the clay you can dupe, the fuel cells you can dupe, wood, coal and leaves you can dupe. And then at some point it's going to ask you to go and collect some copper ore, like it's telling me now in the top left. If you go back to where the ship landed, or crash landed, sorry, you go down here, you'll find the relevant stuff. So what you want to do is get 2 of each item. Now watch it as my mining, the skill levels up. There you go, I'm level 2. I only need 2 of these. And coal is around here somewhere, if I remember. 2 of it. We've got coal already. Now if we've got iron ore, here it is. Now it may crash your system, like it might have done with mine, because I've got so many screens open. We'll see what it does. Sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't. If it does, then just literally restart, rerun everything again, and do the same thing again, and it probably won't crash. It's because you're using the cheat engine. It's just a random luck of the draw thing. Right, let's see what we've got. So we've got 1 each of those. So we've got 1 of everything. So what I now need to do is gather a few more. So we're going to get another lot of this. So now I've got 2 of them. I don't need any more of those. Some more copper. Go down and get the, you won't be able to get it, but let it find the tin. There you go, tin discovered. So now what have we got? 2 of those, 2 of those, and 2 of those. We now need another iron, and I think there's an iron here somewhere, isn't there? Is it there? Right, so now we've got 2 of each. So again, you right click, split, get yourself more. You don't need to have a huge amount of these. My advice would be to maybe have a stack of 10 or something, so you can have it in your bag, just for a rainy day. Because when you put these into the burner, you'll see that you're going to get 2 out, and you do the dupe again. And that's how it works each and every time. works for pretty much most ores. So we run back down here and I'll quickly show you. So we put the copper in and just let it burn one lot. You'll get 2 out here. You do the same for each one of them. And then you split them again. So I've got 2 there. Now if I put that one there and say split, you can see I've now got 4. Just do the same for them all and get yourself a nice little stack. And at some point you'll have to go underground and grab the other ores and find them and stuff, but you can do the same thing. So now it's giving us a nice little stack of these. Same for the iron. Now this script does a whole load more. I haven't really used much else other than the instant level up on this one, because I didn't want it to be OTT, but you can do infinite jumping or whatever. So I might want us to go down. I want us to craft a shop stick. So if we go into this and place craft that. Job done. Instantly leveled my skills up again. As you can see, mine is already increased. So if I mined even more of those, this would have gone up. I could probably get this to quite high levels. And that's how it is. It's just taking the tedium out of it. It wants us to gather sand and all that kind of stuff. This can be upgraded now, so we'll upgrade that. And now if you want, now for example, like the capacitor, you obviously need all of this stuff to do it. Let's see, what can we make here? Right, you could craft 2 of those. You could craft maybe 2 of these. Craft 2 of those. Don't really want those connectors. No. Can we make wiring? Yep, 1, 2. So now if you go back to your bag again, you aren't going to have a huge amount of room, but go into the storage. We put the iron ore in and stuff. And just for now, put these other ones below it. You can always split, so you always have a stack of them. Put these in here as well over here. Play. Oh. Right, now these you do this exactly the same to, so plonk them up there, right click, split. And as you can see, it's very easy to do. I don't know whether this will work in co-op or multiplayer. I have no idea. But you never know, you might be lucky. And again, as I say, this just kind of works for everything. It just makes life easier. And when you get to those quests where you need certain materials, then obviously you've got to go out and get them, mine them or whatever. But remember to get 2 of them, and then you do the same again. But you could also do it the other way. I'll show you in a second. Let's just grab these. Okay, so we've got a stack of that and then a stack of these. There's a really cheaty way you can do it if you choose to. As I say, I'm just going to show you, because sometimes it's handy if you don't want to go backwards and forwards 101 times. That can be upgraded, by the way, so let's upgrade that. Can this one be upgraded? No. Okay, right. So if you go into the script, and the cubic, and this is interesting when you do this. If you set this to something like I don't know, I'm going to put 20 in, and then you tell it to multiply it. When you go to sell stuff to the trading terminal, you will get loads of qubits, which is really handy. So just sitting there having to craft stuff and sell it hundreds of times. Now you've got, this is a new one, free purchasing. So it obviously costs nothing to purchase stuff, and free crafting. Infinite items I've not used, I don't know how that works, but I'm going to do the free crafting. So if I go into here now and then just say, I don't know, let's say I want to make that 2. So I can make 2 of those, 2 of those, 2 of those, 2 of those. And now you can see when you craft this, it opens up all of these. So you could go down these and give yourself all of the high-end stuff right at the beginning of the game. it's up to you how far you want to take it. It works the same for these. So if I wanted to, I don't know, have a health station, I can make a health station. If I want to have an energy station, I can make an energy station. Travel point, it'll ask me to make that in a minute anyway. But the recycler, it's all handy stuff to have. And then if you go into consumables, if you go into your gear cell, fuel cell, because you can bin the other ones now, these Mark 1 ones, craft that. Then go to 2, craft that. 3, craft that. 4, craft that. And so on. So you give yourself the maximum possible fuel cells. So now you've got the highest fuel cell you can have. So in theory I could go, well, I already put that in anyway, it's there, isn't it? So 7. So I can now delete all of these and just craft myself a 2 of those, and then just do right click, split, and dupe them, and I'll have the highest fuel cells in the game, so I don't have to worry about that. You can craft your darkness pill, do 2 of them, and again split and dupe it. So you're getting an idea how it works, and it's exactly the same with these bandages. If you craft 1 of those, it should have, is it bandage or health pack? There you go, it's health pack. So you give yourself the highest tier health pack. So we're on that one there at the moment. Health pack 3. Health pack 4. Health pack 5. Right, so I've run out of room. So now if I do delete or destroy, yeah, destroy that. So when you go to the trade terminal and they ask you for something that's high end, you can now do it. Just to get around it, you could cheat that way and then level it up slowly but surely. It's up to you. So health pack 5, health pack 6. So right, now we've got the highest health packs. Craft 2 of those and then delete that. Delete all of these. Oh yeah, there's going to be people out there that say, oh, there's no point in cheating. But when you have played the game so long, and you think, oh, I could have made it better by doing this or that, you now can. Instead of going through all of that slow boat to China stuff, you can now make yourself life a lot easier for yourself. So if we put those 2 down there, and then if I can now just basically right click these and do split. Leave that one there, and stick that one there. Do the split. So it's just, everything is easier. And it works the same for while you're in the crafting side. If you, let me do it on this here, drone parts. So if you now create these and do craft, then that one craft, that one craft, that one craft, so on and so forth. You now giving your drone the maximum that it can have for the scanning and whatnot. So you now become a lot more powerful. Your range is increased. So it's all very handy stuff. Like so. So then you go back to your drone, do tab, and you can see it's got the highest regeneration rate now, and it'll be the same for these 2. So if you go back in again and you say right, drone parts, and you say, well, I want over the highest scanner, again you just go into it and create your highest scanner. That. Tab, and there you go. So now you've got a really powerful one of these. You can do the same for all your gear, everything. So when you get your armory bench, you can have the best gear now in the game. Weapons and stuff like that. So these you can make a certain amount, but you've got to buy the sniper rifle and hunting pirates and stuff to get their big weapon drops. and you can instantly repair them and stuff like that. So it makes all your life easier. You can do the extractor tech, whatever the tech 5 or 6 or whatever it is. You can get the highest one of those as well. Yeah, it's all just so much easier. So if I go down to this and do extractor craft, as you can see, it's just going up and up. Right click, destroy, yeah. Extractor 6, craft, extractor 7. Delete that. Delete that. So now you could go out and just have the best of everything, you know? So it makes everything's going to be quicker to do whatever it is you guys want to do. So yeah, so that's how it works, and so have a play with it and see what you think. Do comment and stuff, because I want to create a game where I want to get all of, you know, as much as I can of what you can build, recipes, and just have a leisurely time going through the quests without thinking, oh, I need to upgrade this, I need to do that, that's my thoughts of it all. So I hope you enjoyed this, and do like and subscribe if you did, and comment, guys, and I'll see you on part 2, which hopefully we've got a lot further, have a decent base set up, probably on we're here, aren't we, Bardal 1, so I would say Bardal 2 might be an idea. I might even go on 3, I don't know yet. Then again, I could always put a base here with a portal and then just stick a portal on here with a small little base, so we could get the higher tier ores. But I would imagine Bardal 2 would have them all. We'll see as we get there. If not, we'll then go out to space and go to the nearest planet that isn't too hostile. I can't do it at the minute, but yeah, that's the plan. Anyway, see you guys in the next one.